So this video is done with my Canon Legria Mini. Something that is kind of very annoying is that I know you guys are right there, but I keep looking at the screen, the LCD screen that is a little bit above the lens here. So that's kind of feels like I'm talking to myself, but I should be looking right there and talking to you guys. Anyway, the battery is low. I'll be filming 16 minutes with this battery, so it's kaput. Chinese crap. Let me change the battery. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back here with the new battery, not the original battery. I put in the other crap Chinese copy battery just to see how long it will last. This video will be about the different types of camcorders and webcams I've been using for the time that I've been on YouTube. That is probably about 9 years now. I actually think I've been on YouTube for 9 years. So when I first started out making videos, probably about 10 years ago, I used cheap, very cheap webcams that I hooked up to my, at the time, PC. And I didn't really buy any expensive stuff because at the time it wasn't really any good webcams around. Well, of course there was, but I didn't know very much about making videos and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to show you my very first external webcam, and that's what I used when I made my first YouTube videos. I used this webcam probably for a year or maybe 2 years or so. The brand is something called SpeedLink, some cheap crap you can buy on, you know, Kmart or, you know, something called Dollar Store or whatever, you know, like I think I paid like a couple of bucks or so for this webcam. Looks like this. It have this kind of mount on there. It even have these IR lights right here, so you can, that's for making videos in the dark. On the back it looks like this. So I could actually fasten this one on something. I didn't really have a laptop back in the days when I bought this webcam, so I remember I had it on on some kind of bracket on my monitor, computer monitor, yeah. And you can actually turn this one to focus, so there is no autofocus on this one. This is a very cheap webcam. You can adjust it however you want to adjust. So the first videos on YouTube that I uploaded that still is there is done with this webcam. That videos is just crap videos, nothing to see at all. I wasn't serious, just for fun, you know, nothing. So, but when I realized that, hey, I like this making video thing and I liked YouTube, so I thought I'd go ahead and maybe buy something a little better than this webcam, because there wasn't really any talking about buying a camcorder, because I wasn't so serious about making videos for YouTube. So that's when I bought this webcam that is a lot more better than the other one. So this is actually a creative webcam. It has this kind of, so you can have it on your screen, your monitor, laptop, or pretty much any screen, monitor I should say. And this is a little bit adjustable like this. There is no autofocus on this one. You can actually turn the lens like this to focus. So this was actually also very cheap, but I think it was like maybe kind of like 50 bucks or so. Maybe, I think maybe a little less. But still a lot better than the first one I showed you. So this was kind of like a step at the right direction for me. The videos I made were a little bit better, and well, you know, yeah, a little bit better. I didn't use this one for very long before I discovered, hey, I want to do this. I want to make high quality videos. So maybe I use this one for maybe 6 months or something like that. I really discovered another webcam that I thought I go ahead and buy. It was very expensive at the time. So I wasn't really sure if I was going to get it or not. But when using this one for maybe maximum 6 months, I find this other webcam that actually was an HD cam. And the difference between this one and the cam I'm about to show you in a second here, the difference is kind of like the difference of day and night. I mean, wow. So, oh yeah, there is actually a button out here that takes still pictures. Yeah, still pictures. So I used this one for 6 months, and then I discovered something that is a lot more better. So it's actually a Logitech. This one is called, let me see, Logitech Pro 9000, I believe it is. It's super awesome. This is awesome. It's an awesome webcam. This one is also, I mean, back in the days, maybe kind of like 7 years ago, this was very expensive. I think I bought it for like 200 bucks or so when it first came out. The price dropped from 200 bucks to like 99 in about a month or two. So yeah, this is the way it looks. You can easily fasten this one on your LCD screen, or maybe a laptop or whatever. I use this one for my laptop because I had a brand new laptop at the time. And by the way, I've been filming now for 7 minutes and there is 1 bar missing on the battery right there, so some crap. So anyway, and you can adjust this one. This one actually have a very good audio, a mic right here, and the lens is actually, I think this it's not full HD. I think it's 720p. Yeah, that's what it is. So it's a huge difference between this one and the other one. And you got a button right there for taking still pictures. So this is an awesome webcam. It still is today, even though it's kind of like, I think 7 years old, maybe, yeah, maybe, maybe something like that, 6 years old maybe. So I used this one for a short period of time when I discovered that I want to make videos outside or whatever. I mean, I can't use this one outside. Well, of course I could bring my laptop outside, but that's not very convenient. So I was thinking I want to get into this stuff with making YouTube videos and you know, that kind of stuff. So I used this one inside because it still is a great HD cam for using inside. So after a couple of months I discovered that I want to be more flexible. So that's actually when I bought this camcorder right here. This is actually a Sony Handycam DCR SX30. Cheap, I think somewhere around 200 bucks or so. You got the LCD screen right there. You got some buttons right here. You have space for the memory card right there. I think it got 4 gigs of internal memory as well, so you don't need this Pro Duo card in there if you don't want to. On screen buttons, I don't know what you call that. You can tap on the screen like this to do your choices. You can flip this one around as well. You can take pictures and shoot movies. This is not full HD. This is only, well, it doesn't say what it is on there, but there you can see 4 gigs of internal memory. So here you got the buttons for pictures. This is the zoom right there. This is the record button right there. So I bought this one. The issue with this one is that you want to have it like this to be able to shoot a video of only your face. So making a guitar video with this one means you gotta have it on a tripod. You got to have the camcorder on the other side of the room, and you need to be sitting on the other side of the room. So this is not a good camcorder. This is just for making small little videos of your family running around in the pool or whatever. And this does not work very well in low light conditions. So I bought this one maybe for around 200 bucks. I used it for 4 weeks, and then I discovered this is nothing for me. So that's when I went into a store. I said I'll be trying webcams and a cheap Sony Handycam now. I need absolutely the best you got in the store. Something with maybe an internal hard drive, something with night shot so I can make videos in the dark, something that is very good or very good in low light conditions. And I need something that have a great battery power. So the guy in the store told me that, well, I think you should stick with Sony or Canon. I said, well, I go with Sony then because I had several Sonys before. So he showed me this camcorder right here. This is not a professional camcorder, but this was the best he had in the store. And trust me guys, this was a very expensive camcorder 6-7 years ago when it first came out. I think I paid maybe, I think actually I paid somewhere around 1,300 bucks for this one. 1,200 to 1,300 bucks for this camcorder in Europe. So I know that this kind of stuff is a little more expensive in Europe than in America. So, but this was actually the top of the line for home use, so to speak. You actually got an external little bracket there, or foot or whatever that is. This one pickups 5.1 audio right there. You got a big screen right there, touch screen of course. You got several options right here. You got several options, a night shot right there. You can even use a Pro Duo memory card in there. And best of all, 120 gigs of internal hard drive. That's awesome. At the time, that was super awesome because think about it, that's 7 years ago. Yeah, so, and you got the multifunction key button right here. You can choose what you want to use this one for. And this one also have a remote. I got it somewhere here around, I don't know, not really sure where, but a remote control as well. And a docking station. You just put it in there like this. Something, well, this is actually this is a good camcorder, but this one is so worn out that it's kind of starts to fail on me. It's not working properly because I think the cables are maybe, you know, there's no really good connections in the cable. So when I do like this, it can happen that the screen goes black. Or when I do like this, it comes back on. And if I do like this, it goes black again. So no, I've been using this one so long time now. And it makes AVC HD files. That is not, well, I said to the guy that I use Mac these days. That was in the beginning when I was throwing away all my PCs to using Mac. So I actually bought my first MacBook. iMac, I mean. So, and he said that AVC HD files are very good for iMac. And I said like, really? Okay. So it worked great. But today, no. I don't think this camcorder is making too much trouble for me. Even though it's full HD, 1080p, right there. Right there. So this is worn out. The battery is starting to get bad. Battery time, battery life, maybe I'd say filming from there to here, I think maybe 30 minutes or so before the battery is dead. So, well, you got a flash in there as well. Automatic lens cover. So when I turn the camcorder on, ba-bam, and turn it off. Yeah. So I've been using this one a lot. Only downside, I think it's illumination about 5 lux. That's a lot, but it was very good back in the days. And something I liked very much about this, you got external mic connection right there, headphones and mini HDMI. So that's very good as well. Anyway, enough about this crap. I've been using this camcorder for almost all my kind of like serious YouTube videos for the past 7 years. Well, oh yeah, I think 6 years maybe. Because when I was thinking I want to keep making YouTube videos, so I bought this camcorder right here. At the time, maybe a couple of years ago, I also bought this one because I wanted to make dual videos at the same time. You know, one camcorder right here and maybe one right here, so I can get different angles. So I bought this Nikon HD S9100. This is for taking pictures, of course, but I bought it a couple of years ago because it makes wonderful HD movies. The microphone sucks though, and when you're zooming you can actually hear the zoom on the video, and that's very annoying. So this wasn't the best buy, but it's making totally awesome pictures. It is a little bit broken now because my mother went to San Francisco for 2 weeks, and I said, okay, you can borrow my compact camera. And at the time when she was there, it was kind of very rainy, and that's very common in San Francisco. So I told her, I hope you didn't use my camera in the rain. And she said, well, I'm not sure, but maybe a little. So I was kind of like, okay, we'll see when you get back home. I think it's broken, and pretty much yes. When I turn this one on, it could happen that it goes to some kind of locking mode because you can't do anything. It's kind of locked, so you gotta take out the battery and put it back in there and push the power button, then it starts to work again. So it's damaged by water, so to speak. And so, well, that's the way it is. Anyway, this one has a convenient battery, looks like this. It's awesome. I mean, the battery life is awesome. So I use this one for some of my pellet gun shooting, pellet rifle shooting. I used this one also. Yeah, I think I used this one for my Hudson AT-44 videos a couple of years ago, maybe 2 years ago. So in that videos, when I'm using dual angles, I'm using this one and this one. And once again now the battery is empty, so I need to change the battery once again, this Chinese crap. I'll be back soon. So yeah, I'm back now. Right now I got the original Canon battery in there, 750 milliampere, and during this 20 minutes I'll be filming now, I'll be using 2 fake batteries. So 2 batteries, 20 minutes, that's about 10 minutes each. That sucks. So anyway, this is also a great camera, but except from the water damage. She promised to buy me a new one. That hasn't happened yet, so I really hope she will. I doesn't use this one a lot. I've taken some pictures. It makes great pictures. It's a great camcorder. Camera, I mean. Also a camcorder as well. Big screen right there. This is awesome. So yeah, that's my story. Of course, I've had camcorders, something similar to this one, but back in the days when they were a little bit bigger like this, and using these small cassette tapes called Hi8, I think actually it is. Hi8 video cassettes. So this was probably in the 90s or so. I had several of these camcorders before, but I think I sold them, and I didn't really have any ideas to making new videos. I didn't see a reason why I should make a new video, so I didn't have a camcorder for maybe somewhere around, well, several years. So, but also for the past years, maybe 10 years, we have had ability to make videos with our cell phones. So that's good, and of course this iPhone makes wonderful videos, HD videos. So, but it's not very suitable to use a phone for making videos, because when I want to use my both hands, I can't really hook this one up to something good, and so it's not very good. Well, it's good for walking around and making videos like this, but not for unboxing and guitar playing and that kind of stuff, so that's not very good. So what you're watching right now is the Canon Legria Mini, or if you're in America, this is the Canon Vixia Mini. So yeah, you can actually see that it's a fish eye lens. You can see my face is getting very strange. So yeah, that's kind of cool. my kitchen are very wide. You can see all the crap I have right there, right there. It's kind of, I haven't cleaned out this in a couple of days. I did some stuff over there, so I put some stuff on my stove right there, so I haven't cleaned that away. So anyway, I don't have to explain anything to you guys. This is my home and you don't live here, I do, okay? So anyway, this is just a little time travel when it comes to my webcams and camcorders. I want to stop talking now because it's already been like 24 hours, minutes, so you don't really like to watch this. So I see you in the next video. Take care now. Bye bye then.